It's undefeated versus undefeated. The number 2 Nittany Lions of Penn State come to the shoe to take on the number 3 Buckeyes. Early in the first, Mike Weber takes the handoff, goes up the middle and picks up 11 yards. Then a few plays later, JT drops back and hits Terry McLaurin, who makes a sick one-handed catch. Buckeyes up early 7-0. But here comes Penn State. Mark Allen follows his blockers, finds a hole, and sheds a tackle and picks up a first down. Then the Heisman hopeful McSorley drops back and throws a dime to Deshaun Hamilton for a gain of 11 yards. A few plays later, Penn State tries to go option left, but McSorley is destroyed by Tyquan Lewis for a 4-yard loss. But McSorley would bounce back. He finds Chris Godwin across the middle, who picks up 21 yards for the first down. But the drive would get stalled after this sack by Jerome Baker. Penn State settles for a field goal. Buckeyes take over. Barrett drops back and finds Austin Mack open for a pickup of 20 yards. Then JT shows off the deep ball. He throws a dime to Austin Mack for a gain of 42. The drive would stall and Nuremberg would miss a field goal. Penn State hits the ground running. Allen sheds a few tackles and picks up 9 yards. Then McSorley threads the needle and finds Godwin for a pickup of 13 yards. McSorley threads the needle again, this time hitting DeAndre Tompkins for a 24-yard touchdown. 10-7 Nittany Lions. But here come the Buckeyes. Mike Weber uses a nasty stiff arm to gain 16 yards. Then JT finds Johnny Dixon across the middle for a gain of 22. Back to the ground they go. Weber back up the middle, this time for a gain of 14. Buckeyes in the red zone. And Weber caps off the drive from 1 yard out. Buckeyes back on top. McSorley goes back to the air. He hits Godwin after beating the jam for a gain of 17 yards. Then Mark Allen shows off his strength. He takes the handoff and picks up 19 yards. Then McSorley drops back, finds his tight end Pancos, and the Buckeyes can't take him down. He sheds 3 tackles and takes it to the house for 42 yards out. Penn State back on top. Ensuing kickoff, Eric Glover-Williams is back deep to receive. He follows his box and has open field in front of him. He cuts back inside and is finally taken down after a 62-yard return. Buckeyes come out running. JT takes the option, goes up the middle for a gain of 12 yards. A few plays later, JT uses his legs again. This time he's setting up the Buckeyes with a 1st and goal. And 2-5 caps off the drive with his second touchdown on the day, 21-17 Buckeyes. Penn State takes over. McSorley drops back and lobs it towards the sideline, but Denzel Ward shows off why he's the shutdown corner on this team. He gets the pick and sets up the Buckeyes with great field position. Offense goes back to the air. JT scrambles out to his left and finds Mack again for the first down. Then Weber takes a handoff and goes up the middle and stumbles, and it's a fumble. Penn State recovers. That is Weber's first fumble on the season. After a Penn State punt, JT hits Johnny Dixon across the middle for a gain of 21. A few plays later, Dixon gets behind the secondary and gets another big gain. The drive continues. A few plays later, JT drops back, finds Mack on the sideline, and watch how he dips the shoulder and runs over the cornerback. Then 2-5 again up the middle for the 3rd time today. Bucks go on top at the half, 28-20. Penn State starts the second half throwing. McSorley hits Sanders on the angle route. He sheds a tackle and is finally taken down after a 24-yard gain. But the drive stalls after Allen is tackled on the screen by Sean Wade. Buckeyes take over and JT finds Paris Campbell streaking down the seam for a gain of 28 yards. JT then goes option right. He follows his blockers and picks up 10 yards. Then JT goes play action. He hits Campbell again, this time for a gain of 8 yards. First down, Buckeyes. And JT caps off the drive with this option right run for 11 yards. The TD puts the Buckeyes up 35-20. Penn State looks to get it going again. Here's McSorley dropping back. He finds Blacknall for a 10-yard pickup on the sideline. Later in the drive, McSorley drops back, has all kinds of time to throw. He looks to the sidelines, but is picked off by Wayne Davis. And Davis has nothing but white field in front of him. He tries to hit a step-back juke and ends up stepping out of bounds. Some of the Buckeyes with great field. Barrett goes back to the air, finding McLaurin for a gain of 20 yards after this pass play. A few plays later, Weber carries it in for the 4th time today. Ohio State is rolling big in this game. After another Penn State punt, Weber takes the handoff. He cuts it inside, then back outside, shakes a tackle, and is finally taken down after a 23-yard gain. Then JT gets the Buckeyes the 7th TD on the day, 49-20 Buckeyes. Silver Bullets force another punt, and Barrett returns to the ground, this time for a gain of 10 yards. Then the dagger. JT drops back, hits Paris Campbell in the corner of the end zone from 16 yards out. Buckeyes roll impressively, 56-20. JT finished 21 of 29 for 284 yards and 2 touchdowns in his last game at the shoe. Mike Weber had another big day, 27 carries, 188 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Linebacker Jerome Baker finished with 11 tackles, including a sack, and Denzel Ward and Wayne Davis had an interception apiece. Buckeyes finished the season on the road. Next up, a trip to Bloomington to take on Indiana. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. And if you got a comment, drop it down below, man. I want to know what you guys think about the season so far. And make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BigCGotGame. I'm going to check you guys out in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.